So we back. I'm gonna wait for a couple of people to come back into the room. Give me 1 second. We gonna wait. Oh shit, I got my hat on. Yeah, I gotta go get a haircut. We gonna wait for some of the people to come into the room. We're gonna wait to get some people in here real quick. Put into the chat what you want to talk about. Also, if we get some admins in here, drop our pin comment if you don't mind. Let me pin some merch real quick. We had the truckers mug up earlier. Why don't we put the shorts up? Shout out to the truckers out there moving our goods across America. We ain't had the truckers. We wouldn't have none of the things. We wouldn't have none of the things, man. That's how they get our goods to the stores across America on trucks. We wouldn't have none of the things. Shout out to the truckers out there. What do y'all want to talk? Damn, I just got super hot. What do y'all want to talk about? Put it in the chat. We've just been having an open discussion this morning, just having a conversation. It's Thursday morning. In the first live, one of the things I want to just add this in the beginning of this one also, please teach your kids how to have friends. Teach your kids how to make friends. A lot of these kids out here, they're not bad kids. They just haven't learned how to make friends. Teach your kids how to make friends. All right, that'll solve so many problems. A lot of these kids out here that misbehave, a lot of these kids out here that get themselves in trouble, a lot of these kids out here that get involved in things that they shouldn't be involved in, it probably wouldn't happen if they just knew how to make friends. There's a whole story. It's at the beginning of the previous live. I'm not going to reiterate it. Y'all could go back and watch that one. You should have watched that one already, by the way. But if you haven't, it's at the beginning of the previous live. With that being said, I want to have a conversation. Oh, man, let me make sure this shit is plugged in. Okay, that should say 8%. My phone about to die. I got it plugged into the charger, but the charge is on one ball, so I don't know what the fuck. We're gonna see what happened. The charge is on one ball, so we're gonna see what happened. Charge is on one ball. Charger like, nigga, we about to be up out of here. Shout out to RG also for the $5 drop. What else y'all want to talk about? Put it in the chat. Put it in the chat. I'm just trying to say, man. But just be careful about who you co-sign out there. A lot of people be fucking up their good name because they be out there co-signing evil. Somebody be trying to do some fuck shit to some part of my language. Somebody be trying to do some like effed up thing to another person. And you be helping them and you don't even know. You don't know. They be lying to you. You really be helping them do something evil. Be careful that you're not out there helping people do evil, man. For real, for real. Because what's going to happen is sooner or later people are going to find out that the thing that you're helping a person do is based off a lie and it's based off of treating somebody bad. Then what are you going to do? Right? Your whole integrity, your whole name, everything is fucked up. Because you tried to hurt a good person for no reason. Just something to be mindful of. Just something to be mindful of. And that's why it's important, especially when you come in God's name. That's why it's important to try to keep your composure, because all Satan wants you to do is do anything. You understand what I'm saying? Like for everybody that see me just avoiding all conflict, because that's all Satan wants me to do. Satan wants me to engage so badly. You understand? So sometimes that's all Satan wants in your life. Satan don't care if you go right or left. He just wants you to go. You understand? Something to be mindful of. Anything y'all want to talk about? Because if not, there's a couple of things that I actually have to get to. But I'm trying to, there's a couple of things I actually have to get to. Is there anything that you guys want to talk about? Put it in the chat. And only reason why I'm also saying that is because my phone is about to die. It's on 8% charge. That's only one bar. And my dongles ain't shit. So my dongles ain't shit, fam. I'm gonna try to see what happens when I use one of them. Hold on. I need new dongles or whatever the hell you call these things. Alright, let's see what happens. This shit ain't shit, man. I'd be so pissed. I'll be having my shit plugged in for like 3 hours. That shit say 30%. I'll be like, this don't even make sense. I'm not even using the damn thing. It don't be that bad, but you know, I'm exaggerating a little. What y'all want to talk about? Put it in the chat. What anything in pop culture? What y'all want to talk about? Somebody brought it. Also. So they had the submarine that went down there, and these billionaires didn't make it. So billionaires are taking trips to the bottom of the sea, and billionaires are taking trips to the edge of the atmosphere. Just something to think about, fam. Also, so Elon Musk is now going to change the name of Twitter to X, right? Some weird shit happened. They took somebody's account. The person who had the X account previously, they took it. They was like, we own this now. We are the captain. So if y'all remember, during the last couple of elections, the Republicans have consistently complained that social media has been unfairly helping the Democrats by sending tweets and things as such and making them viral. What's going to happen when the Democrats can't do that? I'm asking. You let me know what y'all guys think. What do you think is going to happen when now there was a congressional hearing on this, by the way, on the misuse of Twitter. There was a congressional hearing where they had actual Twitter administration in Congress during a hearing talking about how they were basically taking down different posts and whatnot, even when it wasn't even necessary. They were telling, basically, shout out to Nick the Slick. He says, salute BBN gang, salute. So basically, just so we could be clear for the people that don't get it, one of the complaints that I had heard from our senators was that there were actual doctors who work in the medical field that were tweeting things out in concerns with C19, and they were just deleting the tweet or saying that the tweet or suspending the accounts, basically saying that these people were doing false information. So they were asking the administrators of Twitter at that time, why will you take it? Are you in the medical field? Do you have a license to practice medicine? So how can you say that this person who's in the medical field and a license to practice medicine, how can you say that you know more about medicine than they do? How can you say that the things that they're saying are factually incorrect? How can you say that the things that so why are you censoring their tweets? You're actually hurting the public health. That's the argument. By you censoring their tweets, you're hurting the public health. That's one. Two, just so we can be clear, freedom of speech basically was meant for the media, social media. Just saying. So I want to know how the Democrats are going to end up winning anything if they can't do the things that they were doing previously. Also, people are not happy with Biden. There are a lot of people that are very unhappy with Biden, apparently. Also, can we please get a president that don't fucking, pardon my language, could we please get a president, look at, I was going to say that poops don't smell like baby shit. But could we, that was a joke, meaning because he got to eat baby food because his body can't digest just real food. Anyway, that's neither here nor there. So could we just please get a president that's not freaking, that we don't have to that's not almost dead. Could we get a president in the 50s, please? Early 60s at the oldest? Like they just turned 61. Could we get a 50-year-old president, late 40 president? I don't want the president to be on TikTok, but I'm saying, could we get a president that understands the problems that we currently have instead of getting these presidents that, they still trying to solve the problems of the Vietnam War? I don't want those presidents no more. I don't even want those public officials no more. I don't understand how y'all voting for anybody over 65. That doesn't even make sense. How you voting for somebody over 65? They're going to go what? So it's a two-term position. So they're going to 67. When they turn 67, you're going to vote them back in the office? How about 69? So none of that makes sense to me. That's just my opinion, though. You can feel about it however you want to feel about it. We just had Mitch McConnell have what it looked to me like a mini stroke. If you know what a mini stroke is, somebody came in here and said a Caesar. He had a mini stroke, Mitch McConnell. That's what it looked like to me, fam. You'll be surprised how often mini strokes actually happen for people, even people that are much younger than Mitch McConnell. They better hope he didn't have some kind of embolism or aneurysm. That's what they better hope. Shout out to Nick the Slick. He said, I saw that froze. They better hope he didn't have some kind of embolism or aneurysm. There's no telling what's going on, to be honest with you. But they better hope that didn't happen for his supporters and his families and his friends and the people who want to vote him in the office until he turned 200. That was bananas. Also, salute for returning to the green team, Nick the Slick. Definitely appreciate you, my brother. I'm busy thinking of a thing. Sorry about that. What else y'all want to talk about? Put it in the chat. So, and I don't usually talk about this, but we're going to talk about this real quick. So we ain't talking about nothing. So, Krishan Rock has said the whole entire time she was with Blueface that she was drunk or drinking alcohol or alcoholic. Could somebody explain to me why these people don't want to take no personal responsibility? Could somebody explain to me how every mistake she makes is Blueface's fault? I'm not being a dick. I'm not trying to hate on the girl or nothing. I'm just asking what I can stand. That shit say 6. The damn number went down from 8, fam. I told you these dongles ain't shit. Could somebody explain to me? I'm just asking. Could somebody explain to me how everything that she do is Blueface's fault? How she has no responsibility for any of her actions? I've literally seen Blueface get up to just go because they work, so they got to go to the stage. He just stood up and walked to the stage, and she started crying and saying, crying. I don't know why she's crying. And then there's people in the comment section talking about Blueface did something wrong. No, he did was he got to go to the stage. I don't know what he did. So, what in the hell, fam? Apparently, we live in this day and age where everything is the man's fault. It has been like that, but now it's just openly that way. I don't know what Blueface did wrong in a lot of those situations. I don't know what's happening behind the scene. Could he be gaslighting her? Absolutely. That could be happening. What the hell do I know? But the fact that you was drunk, y'all whole relationship has to deal with you, that don't have to deal with him. That part. The hell? Was he holding your neck back and pouring the alcohol down your throat saying you ain't got no choice? I want to know. And apparently she still drinks while she's pregnant. So, and smokes. So, I don't know what to tell you. And I don't want to hear it's Blueface's fault because his first baby mama ain't going through any of these shits. His first baby mama, the kid looks healthy. She, for the most part, tries to stay out of the bullshit. Now, all of a sudden, she's in the music, I guess. I don't know. I just thought that was interesting that everybody says every single thing that she does that's bad is blamed on Blueface. Just thought that was interesting. And it seems to be okay. Everybody seems to be okay with it. That's the part that's interesting to me. The fact that she blames Blueface is not interesting. The fact that so many people seem to be okay with this is all bugging me out. She has a whole lot of healing to do before she is good to any man. Well, first she got to start being good to herself. I'm going to tell you something right now. I don't think I've ever dated a woman. One time, pardon me. Just so we could be clear. While in New York City, I haven't. But when I wasn't in New York City, there's only one female that I ever dated that drank a lot. We actually got along really, really well, by the way. Just so we could be clear. So this isn't one of those, I was dating some alcoholic chick and then she was violent and this and this. This is not that. But the point in which I'm trying to say is, I've only dated in my life one female that really ever even drank, fam. Almost every female that I've dated wasn't even a drinker. I dated one female besides the one girl that one woman that I'm talking about, that she might drink twice a month on a weekend. Like 2 weekends out the month, we go out. We go out every weekend. But like 2 weekends out the month, she might get a drink from the bar. So maybe I don't understand that type of, because I haven't had much experience, is what I'm trying to say. I'm trying to give homegirl the benefit of the doubt. But that shit ain't pretty to me. That shit's just not pretty to me. I don't want no woman I'm with to excessively drink. Also, because one thing that was surprised me about the one female I knew that she did drink a lot, like she drank well, like, you know what I'm saying, is that she still had a shape on her. She still had a shape and she still had a body. Alcohol isn't doing that for a lot of these. Y'all over drinking alcohol and it's destroying your whole everything because it's destroying your organs. You understand what I'm saying? So be mindful of your alcohol consumption, whether you're pregnant or not, because your organs got to fight that shit. That's why some people are bloated in the middle and there's nothing they can do. They're just always going to be bloated in the middle. That's because they organs. It don't matter how many sit-ups you do. It's your organs. Yeah, it's your organs. It don't matter how many sit-ups and all that shit you do. Why do you think that the people can't get rid of none of that? It's not going nowhere. Your organs is fucked up. So, hopefully she gets, shit, that shit just going down. Hopefully she gets the attentions that she needs or whatever the case may be. I mean, I wouldn't know what it is, but hopefully she gets what she needs, like with anybody. But that's self-healing that needs to happen. So, the fact that she's bringing a child into this world might actually make her venture more difficult. Because if she got a kid in her belly right now and she can't care enough to not do alcohol and she can't care enough to not smoke, what the hell do you think is going to happen when the baby get here, fam? With all due respect. No disrespect to her, but with all due respect. What do you think is gonna happen when the baby get here? The baby ain't even here. She can't not use drugs, man. She got the baby inside of her, where every single thing that she puts inside of her goes through that baby, man. And y'all busy out here still trying to make her feel like she's right about everything and Blueface is wrong about everything. That's what I mean by people are just callous. They don't even think before they talk. They just want to have a side. They just want to be against something or for something. Sometimes don't be against nothing and don't be for nothing. Sometimes shit ain't for you to be even have an opinion about. You don't have to have an opinion about everything, man. You could just not have an opinion. You could just something not be for you. That's it. Any go. I feel bad for the child in the situation. If that child is born with any type of problems, and some of those problems might not even be anything that's detectable early on. Some of those problems might be shit that might come into effect later in life because they might be cognizant issues with the inability, because the child might not develop the way that the child should. So there's no telling what's going on over here. Those people that yell at her that she's right about everything, you guys are the worst. Damn, that shit say 4%. So I don't know how much longer the live is gonna stay on. So yeah, those people are the worst. I think y'all stop doing that. Y'all see people doing bad behavior, but y'all attack people that's trying to do good in the world. But you see people doing bad behavior and y'all want to be down with it. So once again, think about that shit, man. Think about where you're directing your energy. People consistently get people to agree with doing Satan's work. They consistently get people to agree with doing evil. If you're not telling that girl to stop drinking, and instead you're busy telling that girl she's right about the situation going on with her in Blueface, you're literally choosing the devil, fam. And I'm not saying that Blueface is opposing the devil. I'm just saying you're literally choosing the side of the situation that the devil is 100% on and motivating. A woman that's pregnant, getting high and getting drunk. A woman that whenever she makes a bad decision or whenever she does something that doesn't necessarily, or she get caught doing anything, she immediately turns it around and plays the victim. You know, men do that too, man. That's why I tell you I don't even want to talk to people, because people love to try to get into an argument with you so they can play the victim. I was at the courts the other day. I think this little dude was trying to get into an argument with me so he could then play the victim. You understand what I'm saying? I just didn't talk. I just looked at him. Everybody else looked at him. Basically, you're playing yourself. You're a real weirdo right now. Alright, my phone say 1%. This shit is about to die, so I gotta press the button or you're gonna be stuck in here. Like. Oh, y'all stuck in there. This shit I could do.